Hey guys, welcome to the week at the movies. My name is Sajin Shrijith and I am reviewing Rekhachithram. We have seen in the past notable Hollywood filmmakers tinker with historical events by merging them with fictional scenarios born out of their own imagination. To give a few examples, Quentin Tarantino has done it with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Inglourious Bastards. And Steven Spielberg has done it with Indiana Jones films, and Woody Allen has done it with Zelig. Rekhachithram is the first full fledged attempt at playing with a certain chapter in Kerala history, Malayalam film history to be more specific. Now, given Asif Ali's excellent recent track record with thrillers like Kishkinda Kandam, Talavan, and Kuman, it's natural to approach any new film starring the actor with the thriller tag attached with considerably raised expectations. While Rekhachithram doesn't quite reach the high bar set by these films in terms of narrative ingenuity, it has enough going on to make us pay attention. Perhaps its principal strength lies in the fact that it doesn't have lofty ambitions. Rekhachithram is a straightforward thriller that doesn't pretend to be anything more. There is an old school quality to the film, and what I really mean by this is that you get the feeling of watching some of the yesteryear Malayalam thrillers like KG George, E. Kannigodi, or any of the K. Madhu S. N. Swami classics. Asif Ali's casting is efficient. He plays a police officer recently suspended for a gambling habit. While this character's past is not the film's primary concern, he is written with sufficient details that come in handy in situations like when there is no one to exhume a body, and Asif's character, who also happens to be a farmer, gets into the mud to do the digging himself. The primary focus of Rekhachithram is Anaswara Rajan's character, Rekha, a possible murder victim with an unknown past. Here's where things get really interesting. Rekha is a huge movie buff and a die-hard Mammootty fan. This idea provides a cool opportunity for director Jofin T Chacko, who is a Mammootty fan who cast the actor in his directorial debut, The Priest, to play with the film's history, which I imagine is not an easy task. I won't tell you whether Mammootty makes a guest appearance in this film or not, but I can tell you that the events in this film are closely tied to the 80s Mammootty classic Kadodu Kadoram, directed by Bharathan. Without giving anything away, Rekhachithram appeals to the hardcore film lovers in all of us, and in doing so, gets you to admire the inventiveness with which director Jofin T Chacko weaves together all the pieces of the puzzle into a simple, coherent investigation story. It gets you invested strongly in the victim's story because, after all, you are looking at the story of someone who is a cinephile just like you. You want to find out what happened to her. You want to find out how she fell in love with movies, and you want Asif Ali to apprehend the culprits. Rekhachithram is not what I would call an instant classic. It's serviceable at best, but it's not a waste of time. At no point did I feel lost or bored. This is not an overly complicated film. Sometimes all a thriller needs to do to be effective is to keep things simple. Last year, we got the Tovino Thomas thriller Anveship in Kandathum, which also followed the same philosophy. Like that film, Rekhachithram sticks to the basics and delivers a couple of neat twists in the end, aside from delivering adequate satisfaction to the Mammootty fans among us. So that's my review of Rekhachithram. Thanks for watching.